Hello. First new video in a little while. The demo has now been out for about 6 weeks, and I've gathered in that time hundreds of points of feedback, bug reports, general comments, crash logs, you name it. All of these have been very much appreciated and have been a tremendous help in sorting out a number of major issues. And while the game is still a far cry from perfect, it's definitely in a lot more of a playable state than it was at the start. I do expect in the coming weeks that updates to the demo will slow down as work migrates from bug fixing and errors to new content again. But updates will not stop, and there should be actually a patch out this weekend, the weekend of November 23rd, addressing a few issues. If you're one of the unlucky folks experiencing the bizarre flipping or syncing when interacting with the map, I believe that is sorted now. One persistent issue that does get reported is crashes when loading or transitioning scenes, and I haven't quite sorted out what's going on there yet. But if you experience this and you have an NVIDIA GPU, make sure your drivers are up to date, because there are a number of Unity-specific cases where scene transitions can cause a crash on certain versions of older GPUs. So that may be involved, then again, it may not. A major change that I'm working on is a switch to a cell-based combination and culling, which should see some pretty significant performance increases in areas with denser geometry or lots of objects. For example, and on the topic of new content, the home port, for lack of a better word, is something I've been working on again, which you can see me wandering around here. I'm going through a significant detail pass and adding some new buildings and geometry and rescaling. Not complete yet, but with the new cell-based setup, I'm seeing an average here of between 55 and 75 frames per second, which isn't exactly ideal, but previously, even with considerably lower detail, I was dipping down into the 20s pretty regularly, so your mileage may vary depending on where the bottlenecks are exactly, but a nice floating dock there. You should see some improvement on most setups. So in the next while, I'm going to be working pretty heavily on stuff like this, new content, working on the new ships, but I will be continuing with bug fixing and general upkeep, and I will of course be continuing to receive your feedback and using it to improve the existing setup. For example, for those that haven't been involved much with the demo, there's been a complete overhaul to the rigging system, a complete overhaul to the sailing system, and those are by no means perfect, but I feel many things are in quite a bit better state now than they were at launch. And I have your feedback to thank for that, and more will be coming soon. I've had a number of people asking me when early access is coming out, and I have really no answer for that yet. I feel it's not not there yet. It's much closer than it was, but I still need a fair bit of additional content. But as always, stay tuned, and I'll have more updates out for you in the coming weeks. And thank you for watching.